loves. So today I'm going to do the spring fling tag, maybe, probably. It's whatever it's written down as the title. Elle from Elle is for Living tagged me. I will definitely put her channel down below. She is just so amazing, such a sweetheart. She really embodies, I think Danny said this, but she really embodies what this YouTube community spirit is all about. And so if you haven't already, definitely go by there and say hi, and she's so sweet and replies to everyone, and just, yeah, go send her some love. She's awesome. She tagged me to do the spring fling tag or spring fever or something about spring, and I got back from Vegas and it is still snowing here and super cold and I'm just over it. So hopefully if I think spring-like thoughts, this winter will finally be over. And yeah, let's go with that. I will list all the questions down below, but let us go through them and I'll give you my answers. Hopefully this will go better than my other tag this week, but we'll see. I filmed another tag. It's probably going to go up before this one, the no makeup tag. If it has gone up, I'll link it down below. But my answers were just all over the map, so let's hope I can answer these ones a little better. Question 1 is, what eye palette do you / will you use the most this spring? I'm not a huge palette girl, like I've probably told you, but if I had to pick one, it probably is my Illamasqua Reflections palette. I've talked about this guy in a bunch of different videos, but it's just this guy right here. The colors are sort of colors that can be worn all the time. I also really like the consistency and I love Illamasqua, so that's probably one. I only have 2 eyeshadow palettes, but anyways, that's the one I'll reach for the most. Number 2, what blush in your collection is a spring must-have? What about lipstick? I didn't research this well enough. Blush, 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 blush. Let me grab some, hold on. Okay, so for blush, I'd have to say probably my Good Girl Gone Bad from the MAC collection. I've talked about this in some of my favorites video. NARS is Glenda's, very similar. So it's just sort of like a peachy tone, which I love, and then, which I love. Okay, sure, I'll go with that. And then it's Sheer Blush by Armani in number 10, which is just shedding powder everywhere. This beautiful color. See if I can do some hand swatches for you guys. But it's just a nice, light, beautiful, yeah, that swatch is not going to do it justice. It's just a really pretty sort of color, I find. And I like a little bit of shimmer in the warmer months, just because it sort of mimics that healthy glow. This is the Bad Girl Gone Good by Riri from the MAC collection. So that one's the Rihanna one, that one's the Armani one. Just nice fresh colors for spring. In terms of lipstick, you guys know how I suck at narrowing it down to one choice, because I'll wear everything. I'll go anywhere from, like, this is Fable by Illamasqua, which is a nice, when I was thinking like what is my spring, this one was the one I picked up for like a spring color. I'll also wear my Rouge Volupté in 7, which is that pink one with like a fuchsia lip liner that I did, that look that I sort of did in my Valentine's Day tutorial that I'll link if you haven't seen. But I'll also wear a Vampy Lip. Like I tend to not go very long without whipping out my MAC Night Moth lip liner. I also have been loving Bang Bang by Melt. I'll link that video down below too. Just a nice bright orange. Violetta, which is sort of like MAC's Heroine. Violetta is by MAC, but MAC's Heroine is very similar except it's matte, whereas Violetta has a bit of a shimmer to it. And the only reason I have Violetta and not Heroine was because I bought Violetta when Heroine wasn't permanent yet, and I haven't felt the need to repurchase another very similar color because I've been trying to downsize my lipstick collection. These answers are not any better than my other tag, but I think those, off the top of my head, those are, I guess, my picks for this season. My phone. Okay. 3 is, what nail polishes do you love to wear in the spring? I'm not a huge nail polish wearer, generally, but I did pick up a couple colors in a breathable format from Inglot that I'll be playing with So probably one of those, I'd have to say. I know I hauled them, but let's see if my haul bag is still close by and I can show you which one I'm thinking of. I should have been better prepared for this video, but this one is $6.44, so it's this color right here. Which I think Marc Jacobs has a similar one, but I think this is one that I'm going to be excited to play with the most this season. Should have been better prepared for this video. Okay, this is what happens when you try to film after you've not slept for a week and just landed off a plane. What is your signature spring scent? I think if I had to pick, it would probably be my Hermès Pamplemousse Rose perfume. I did a perfume collection that I'll link down below for you guys that shows like all my different ones, but I think that one's just nice and citrusy and fresh. And so if I want to think of a spring scent, that would probably be the one. Number 5. What is on your spring break agenda? So I work, so I don't actually technically have a spring break, but I guess when we were in Vegas, it was Alex's spring break. So yeah, being in Vegas, having some fun with my best friend, that was probably my spring break agenda. What trends, number 6 is, what trends are you looking forwards to the most? Fashion, makeup, nail polish, etc. I really like this color of the year, this, what is it, Vibrant Orchid, something orchid. The purple color that's all over Sephora and all over the runways. I had fun picking up stuff in my collection that's in that color, as well as looking at sort of some of the new handbags that are in that color. I'm really enjoying that color. So I think that's sort of the trend that I'm most excited about. Number 7, do you have a spring skincare must-have? Sunscreen? I mean, I wear sunscreen all year round. I have the Estee Lauder Day Wear in SPF 50. Just a nice, good, high SPF foundation. We're gonna get through this. I don't know why, I'm just stressed out and tired. But just a good high SPF coverage so that you're not burning your face and sort of dabbling into premature aging and that kind of thing. That'd probably be my skincare must-have for the spring. Number 9, florals, gotta have them or make them stop. I don't mind florals. I don't think I have a ton of them just because I haven't been shopping in a little while, but I don't mind them. I like bold prints, so if I find a floral that I like, bring them on. Number 10, whew, okay. Favorite thing / activity to do in the spring? I think it's got to be patio weather. So I work downtown in an office, and we have sort of this one street that is full of a lot of restaurants that are open year round, but when it starts getting warmer, they start opening up the patios, and you usually tend to, like, maybe once a week or sometimes more often, go out with a group of friends from work to just have some lunch outside. And there's definitely a very narrow window of time when we can do that in the city, so it's just always a lot of fun and just adds some, I don't know, happiness, some difference, some sunshine to our day at the office. So I think that's my favorite springtime activity. Let's see. Yeah, I think those are my answers. I will try to list some people that I tagged down below. I tried to tag them by name in one of my last tag videos, and it was a mess. So I'm going to try to link them down below. And answer these questions too in the description box. If you don't have a channel, answer them in the comment section, or if you do have a channel and I forgot to list you, I'm sorry, please do answer and let me know that you made a video. And yeah, let's leave you with 3 points of positivity for the day. I think I promised you I'd do some Vegas themed points of positivity. So here goes. Point number 1 was I think we went to Serendipity's twice when we were down there. And the second time, just as we were finishing up and we got our dessert, we were having like this giant ice cream sundae, and I forgot to take a picture. I can't believe it, or I would have sort of inserted it. But just as we were having dessert, this giant party, there's 27 of them maybe, all sort of English men, like all different age groups. There were some really cute guys. Not gonna lie. Alex was like, okay, we gotta get you out of here. You're starting to make a fool of yourself. And by fool of myself, like maybe I was staring a little bit longer than is socially acceptable. Maybe. But I had some nice eye candy as well as some nice food candy, ice cream. So it was a nice fun evening, so that was awesome. The second point of positivity was Alex has this tendency to always get pulled on stage when we go to Vegas, so this year was no exception. Last year she got pulled on stage during David Copperfield. This year it was at Absinthe, and she was just a riot. I love that girl so much, and she just got into it and was just perfect. It was a really, really fun moment. And my third point of positivity, also Vegas themed, has got to be, oh, I know, I picked up some Vaseline like lip chaps that I have in my haul video. That again, if it's up, I will link down below. And it was one that we saw, like we stopped, I think it's like 7 different Walgreens, because I wanted to see what was at the drugstore and if I could find some products that I'd been eyeing. We saw it at like one Walgreens, like the first one we stopped at. I was like, oh, like it's not a big deal. I'll find it at the next one. If it's here, it must be there. It wasn't. And that first Walgreens we stopped at was super, super far away. So it took us the whole week and 6 other Walgreens for me to finally find these lip chaps. So that sort of little victory definitely had me smiling. Yeah, I think that's 3. Okay, I'm just reminiscing. I could go on all day. I am going to leave it at that. Send you tons and tons of love. Wishing you an amazing day, whatever it is that you are up to. And just want to remind you before I leave that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.